Hey, what's up? How's it going? This is my review of Jobs, the Ashton Kutcher playing Steve Jobs movie that came out in 2013. The reason I'm talking about it right now is because it actually just came out on Netflix. Yeah. I found it there. It was pretty cool, and this is going to be spoiler-heavy review, I think, as much as I can spoil, because everything is pretty much on the public record, right? It's supposed to be a autobiography or biographical film. Sorry, autobiographies if you do it on yourself. So, people were really fascinated with Steve Jobs since he died a few years ago, and his kind of obsession over him and the whole Mac versus PC thing came about. I never really knew much about Steve Jobs in real life, and so this is my only exposure to him. One second. This is my only exposure to him, and if it is the only exposure to him, they make him look a complete and utter douchebag, asshole, loser. That was what I thought. I couldn't believe what a crazy nut job he was. He abandoned his wife when she had a kid. Not wife, it was his girlfriend. When she had a baby, and it was, he stole from, he kind of cheated with Steve Wozniak out of stuff when he was at Atari. He kind of like got back in there and fired people, and didn't reward people he started with. It was like this guy was a dirtbag, and I thought for sure at the very end of the movie there'd be this kind of redemption, like, oh, he's really not that much of an asshole, guys, and they never redeem him through the whole movie. I don't get that. He's too unlikable. Ashton Kutcher's performance is like blah. It's lame. The first scene of the whole movie where he's supposed to be the older version of Steve Jobs, the way we know him now. When he's like that, it looks so fake, dude. Please tell me who else thought that was fake. That looks so damn fake. It was like he had moss growing out of his face. It didn't look real. And also, did anybody else notice every like 20 minutes there was this kind of Mac commercial or something like that? They'd come into the room and ask a question, and somebody would give an inspirational speech about inspiration or something or the other. I don't know. I thought the whole thing was. It felt more like a TV movie, actually. I'm really surprised it came out in theaters. I guess it's just because it's an Ashton Kutcher movie. It looked like a straight-to-DVD thing, Didn't like it. It's kind of interesting to see a couple of things out of his life, although, you kind of wonder how much of it is true or not. And overall, out of 4 stars, I give it about 1.5 stars. Did not enjoy it very much. I was going to say positive, though. Let me think of the positive things. It did entertain me through the movie. It was a long movie. It was like 2 hours something minutes, I forget. And, at least it kept me looking at it. It wasn't super boring. I didn't find it super boring. And some of the actors around Ashton Kutcher were pretty good actors. That's about it. Oh, also another thing is the actors they chose for this movie looked exactly like, at least I'm sure they picked certain photos, right? But they show this little scene at the credits, of the comparing them to real photos of the actual people they're playing, the actors to the people. And those guys look just like them. It's crazy. They picked it out great. In terms of the way they looked, even Ashton Kutcher, it's creepy how much he looks like young Steve Jobs. Although, like I said, I wish he could act better. All right, guys. Peace out. What did you guys think of it? Now that it's on Netflix, I'm sure a lot of people have seen it for the first time. And so tell me what you think. See you later, guys, and stay honest.